Matthew Macheski, co-Timberwolf advisor, and I'd like to welcome you to our first Timberwolf ceremony. We're doing it a little different this year. All of us wish we could be together, but there are still so many reasons to celebrate. I'm inspired every day by how all of you have navigated these months. And first off, I'd like to mention New Directions during the summer of the lockdown had their own induction. We are so proud of these new Timberwolves, and we are still going to celebrate them today to give our teachers and classmates a chance to celebrate life.
Hello and welcome to the 62nd Virtual Timberwolf Ceremony. My name is Katie Smith and I am your Timberwolves Secretary. I will be your Mistress of Ceremonies for today's presentation. Please stand and join Shayna to lead us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
We would now like to welcome Mrs. DiCarlo to the podium to read some words of encouragement to the Timberwolves being inducted today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lori DiCarlo, Superintendent at Randolph Academy, and it is my pleasure to congratulate today's Timberwolf inductees. You have so much to be proud of, and we are so proud of you because you've achieved a goal that required a lot of determination and perseverance. But greater than that, you had to have the courage to first believe in yourselves to even set that goal. So through this whole process, you have really found your best self and you've found your greatness, and that is definitely worth celebrating. As I was preparing my thoughts for what I would share in congratulations to you, I was thinking back to 2001 when we first implemented normative culture, and we were looking for a mascot, and we looked at the Timberwolf because Timberwolves have a lot of traits that we think really exemplify our school community. First of all, Timberwolves have a strong sense of community. They live in packs, and the packs are very social. They guard and protect each other, but they also have a lot of fun. They're playful creatures. One unique thing is when Timberwolves have offsprings, the pups are raised by the adult wolves in the entire pack. Timberwolves definitely have relationships. They communicate with each other by howling, and it's been found that they howl more frequently with their friends than some other members of the pack. Another interesting thing is that some scientists, to preserve the population of Timberwolves, have raised some pups born in captivity and then given them to wild Timberwolves to be raised. And this whole process is very successful because the Timberwolves adopt and foster these pups. Even though they're not their own, they adopt them and they raise them up as a part of the pack. This made me think about the whole pledge process and how, as Timberwolves, you really take on the pledges and you help raise them up in the norms. I know that you can relate to the saying that the best way to help yourself is to help others, because you've found out how good it feels to help someone else. And the whole process of helping a pledge is like the process that you've gone through. First, you learn the norms. Then you learn how to uphold the norms. And then you use those norms to to help others. You know, lots of times I'll get a phone call from former students, and one of my favorite questions to ask them is, which of the norms are you using most in life today since you've moved on? And the two most common answers are respect and goal direction. At first, when I wasn't surprised to hear about respect being one of the most important norms, because truly that does lead to success in life in any setting. Actually, all of the goals lead to success in life in any setting. But I was surprised to hear student after student refer to goal setting and having goal-directed behavior as being really important to them after they moved on. And I think what it comes down to is learning that by setting goals, your dreams can become reality, and that you find that you have power to direct your future. So today, we celebrate that you had the courage to believe in yourselves, that through the process you reached out and helped others, you upheld the norms, and today you've achieved what will just be the first of many powerful goals in your lives. We are super proud of you. Congratulations, and thank you for what you've contributed to our PAC here.
Times we had, oh, when the wind would blow with rain or snow, were not all bad. We put our feet just where they had to go, never to go. The chattered song, close but nearly twice as slow. My good times, there were always golden rocks to throw at those who had made defeat too late. Those were our times. Those were our times.
To me, being a Timberwolf means guiding others, showing responsibility, and being seen as trustworthy.
For me, it means like you're a positive leader and you'll go out of your way to do something for someone else.
So what does it mean to you to be a Timberwolf?
To respect everyone.
Anything else?
To really have like a responsibility to know that people look up to you.
Oh, that's great.
All norms, respect, responsibility, classroom integrity, safety, goal-directed. This also means that I can help others achieve their goals of getting their Timberwolf. If they're going through a safety issue, I can help them through their safety issue. And I'm there always to help them through anything they need.
Alright, it means that you're kind, respectful, and help others. And when talked down to, you ignore.
Me being the Timberwolf means a lot to me because I have worked so hard to where I am now, and you get like more privileges and you can help like the rookie and pledges get their Timberwolves, and like it just brings me up.
It means to help people out when they need it and to do my responsibilities and try to make the school safer.
favorite norm is responsibility and goal-directed. Taking responsibility is essential and is a great habit I've gotten into. Keeping goals in mind is a way to keep yourself guided and on the right track. It's something I strive for and it motivates me. I think the most part of being a Timberwolf is guiding others. There have been many times in my life where I feel I could have been better if I had someone guiding me, and I want to be that person to someone else. Thank you, New Directions, for helping me achieve my goals.
Mine's probably respect, because if I show you respect, I expect you to show some type of respect back to me, and I feel like if everyone followed that norm, there would be a lot less issues.
Our classroom is sacred because I believe you should respect all your materials around the classroom.
For me, all the norms are equally, I don't know, there's a word out there for what I'm trying to say, but equally equal. To me, safety is good. Safety is a good norm because it keeps everybody safe and tells everybody what they should and should not be doing to keep others safe. Respect is a good goal because, a good norm because it shows others that you appreciate them and that you have, you show them that you are listening and care about them. Responsibility because it shows maturity and it shows that you are growing as a person.
I didn't say it. Respect because when you show respect, it causes less problems.
Respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, we said big C-T.
Out of all the norms, the most important norm to me is respect, because in the past I've had, respect issues, and I've learned, and that's how I got my Timberwolves, and I see it, if you respect me, I respect you, and
My favorite norm is safety, because it helps us all be safe and calm others down when they really need it, because people can scare their peers when they're not being safe.
We will now have the calling of the Timberwolves, each inductee and their speaker. Speaking for Andy is Miss Gibbs. Speaking for Blake is Mr. Syak. Speaking for Katie, Miss Jackson, Mama J. Speaking for Jacob is Mrs. Peelman. Speaking for Shalia is Mrs. Wyatt.
I'm Miss Gibbs and I'm speaking on behalf of Andy. I met Andy in summer school this year. He was in our health class. I appreciated his participation in class and we just clicked. Andy has embraced the norms by always being respectful to staff and peers. Andy is always trying to make sure that everyone is good. He is very in tune to the peers and their needs and encourages everybody, and I love that about him. He shows so much empathy. Andy is very flexible. He is flexible with his time and flexible with his body. See, this summer, Andy shared his dream to do something in the future as a contortionist. He demonstrated some of his talent with us, and it was both fascinating and incredible. Andy's long-term goals are to help others to deal with some real tough issues facing our youth today. He hopes to empower young people to be proud of who they are and never feel alone. Congratulations, Andy, on your success at Randolph Academy. You are so respectful, smart, and talented. You have overcome so much. I am a better person for knowing you. You will do good things going forward. I have no doubt about that.
I'm Mr. Syak, a counselor at Randolph, and I'd like to congratulate all of our Timberwolf inductees that are being recognized this morning. I have the honor of speaking for my friend Blake Alvarez Hutchinson, who I've known since May 2019 when he started at Randolph Academy. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about him. Blake is very bright and works hard in the classroom. He likes to laugh and make his friends laugh. His perfect day would be to spend the entire day with his family. I'm the second adult in Blake's 6th grade classroom this year, and I see him embracing the norms daily. He sets daily goals that direct his behaviors, and he treats the classroom as sacred, always doing his part to help create a safe, quiet learning environment. He's a leader in class and has the great ability, when he's not having his best day, to regroup and finish the day strong and on point. When I asked Blake what norm he feels he exemplified, he said, respect. He told me that no matter what happens, I try to be respectful to everyone at all times. Blake loves hands-on activities and building pretty much anything. And he has a family member who's an electrician that he really likes to do hands-on projects with. After graduating high school, Blake wants to attend college and is interested in becoming either a massage therapist or an electrician. Blake, congratulations on becoming a Timberwolf.
Hi, I'm Susan Jackson and I'm Katie's cosmetology teacher. I've known Katie for about 2 months now. I can't choose one norm that exemplifies Katie because she follows all the norms on a daily basis. The first day that Katie walked into my classroom, she came in with a smile on her face and ready to learn. Katie is so kind and helpful to myself and her peers. If she sees someone in need, she doesn't hesitate to stop what she's doing to help them out. Katie has the ability to calm anyone down with her positive demeanor. Katie is the perfect example of a Timberwolf. Katie likes to paint, draw, dance, sing, hike, kayak, climb trees, anything that has to do with nature Katie loves. Katie's long-term goals are to go to the group home, get into the STEL program, and then go home. Katie would like to open up her own store that caters to people's beauty needs and become a firefighter. Congratulations on receiving the highest status of Timberwolf, Katie. I'm so glad that our paths have crossed, and I'm looking forward to being your mentor. I know that we will have many fun times together. I'm so proud of you, Katie.
Jacob joined our history class last year in 7th grade. He's one of the most hardworking, humorous, kind kids we've had the pleasure of teaching. Jacob has always been respectful of the norms at Randolph Academy and has a wonderful way of encouraging his peers to respect them as well. I'm proud of Jake for always keeping the classroom sacred and being a positive leader to his peers. Jake is definitely a class clown, but knows that there's a time and a place for all of the silly. And this kid has the best dance moves you've ever seen. Jake aspires to become the Timberwolf president. I'm totally confident that Jake can accomplish that goal. Jake, I'm honored to speak on your behalf and I am so proud of you. You are the true definition of a Timberwolf. Keep being the kind, awesome kid you are.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Weil and I'm an aide in room 48. I am honored to be speaking today on behalf of Shalia Lane, one of the 6th grade students in our classroom. I have known Shalia since last year, but it wasn't until she became one of my students that I really started to connect with her. Shalia is an amazing girl. She is smart, sweet, and funny, and not to mention a fantastic artist. I'm so happy she is in our classroom this year. I remember hearing last year how hard Shalia had been working to achieve her Timberwolf, and she continues to work hard to maintain her status. She is always working on the 5 norms. The norm that comes to mind the most when I think of Shalia is responsibility. She takes her academic responsibility very seriously. Shalia is an extremely hard worker in the classroom. She always tries her best on every assignment her teacher hands out, and she is always going above and beyond to make sure that she has thorough, detailed answers. It is not uncommon for Shalia to be still working on assignments once everyone else is finished, only because she is so conscientious. She always tries her best to listen to staff directions and follow norms to ensure she is acting like a Timberwolf. I think the work Shalia is putting into becoming a Timberwolf is going to help her in the future. Shalia has big dreams she wants to achieve someday. When Shalia is older, she wants to become a veterinarian. This will be no surprise to anyone that knows her because Shalia has a huge passion for animals, especially her dog Duke. I have no doubt that Shalia will be able to accomplish this goal, even with all of the hard work and studying that goes into this career path because of what a responsible student she is. I'm very proud of Shalia for achieving her Timberwolf status and look forward to getting to know her even more for the rest of the school year. Congratulations, Shalia.